Good morning, anyone. Welcome back to Xrp Crypto. Hope you're all doing remarkable, and welcome to this new video right here on Xrp. We're going to do a complete update on the cutting-edge situation, what is happening, what's most likely, and I'll attempt to inform you the whole thing you want to recognize, so allows get proper into it. Now, the start of nowadays has in reality been quite true for the markets. The fundamentals overnight were pretty unstable, so most of the equity markets, but additionally, the dollar shank index opened enormously bearish, but they recovered very quickly. The S&P 500 futures right now, you can see what I'm speaking about. I can display you actual brief. I mean, you may see they simply opened decrease than Friday, the near, but due to the fact then they have got recovered extremely well. And I think the decrease beginning become more often than not because of the tariff situation, which alas, and nicely, it's pretty weird to mention, but that also still impacts XRP. But XRP has been moving collectively with the market right here. We also saw that XRP BTC is surely shifting up a little bit, no longer too much. I mean, there may be no fundamental things taking place, proper. And that's additionally the large story for XRP. We really did have some kind of improvement at the entire crypto or the brand new crypto ETF scenario over the past couple of days. I suppose the SEC did a few things. They stated something approximately the grey scale applications and so forth. But sadly, I imply at this point of time what it looks as if, and that's additionally what you could see in the rate, it certainly looks like the SEC is extra. So speak me, approximately, and considering listing the Litecoin and Solana ETFs that are certainly acting noticeably nicely. I suggest you may see that Litecoin right here particularly is doing pretty appropriate this morning. They're taking the one's ETFs a touch bit greater severely than XRP, and that became to be expected, all right? I suppose in fashionable, while we're talking about all of these capacity ETFs, maybe Solana has the biggest hazard to actually do nicely. But I think it's both Solana or XRP or Ripple that may definitely do very well with an ETF. But the trouble glaringly is the whole SEC case, it truly is still happening, right? So we're very lots waiting for a few type of a resolvement of that. The appropriate information is that the maximum, in all likelihood, alternative is that the case between Ripple and SEC can be resolved, right? And that there might be no major implications for Ripple or XRP. So which means is that it is most probably, I think, plenty of the bullish momentum that something like mild is going to appear proper now could be being bottled up for XRP. We're not considering that right now, because we nevertheless have that uncertainty. So that means that if we in reality do see the SEC case being resolved, or if we get a few form of records this is taking place, then XRP can pump up a whole lot more than Lightscore and Solana are doing right now, because all of that bullish momentum all comes at the identical point of time, right? Then basically we've the momentum from the SEC case being closed and the ETF coming straight away. So in the future, it truly is terrific. I spent a touch bit, an excessive amount of time talking approximately that, because we have not sincerely talked about the rate yet. But simply the charge nevertheless looks the equal or proper. We've had a chunk of a great start this morning. However, first of all, very often Monday's opposite, all right? So what meaning is if a Monday really starts right? It usually does. Not cease that nicely, especially in the first weeks of the month. And then outside of that, I do not see sufficient power for XRP if you take a look at XRP BTC, or if you test the extent for us to break out. And that is largely what you need due to the fact getting a flow into 2.5, 2.55, 2.6. I do anticipate, however, unfortunately, and I've stated this for the final couple of days, I don't like to mention this, consider me, but alas, I nevertheless do think it's from there we'll reject. And then kind of depending on the whole change conflict tariff situation, we would consolidate on pinnacle of the tiers we're at proper now, 2.25, 2.2, or what I might say is maximum probable, or what I think is best to put together for, will drop down into the region round 2.1. That's still what I assume. I'll hold you updated on something that happens round Ripple within the markets, even though I'll probably do a quick XRP replace inside the middle of the day, market update nowadays, so keep a watch out for that. But for now,